Okay, so let's start off by getting our MT4 demo platform set up properly. I will make available the indicators and template that I'm using. So when you get your MT4, you won't have this particular colored indicator, this pivot indicator. So I will make that available as well as the template so you don't have to manually load them all individually. But let's just go over some things. If you'd like to add indicators, of course, you can hit your navigator, go to indicators, and volumes, for example. We double click. Here I adjusted the colors, the width of the volume bars. Hit OK and you'll be adding your volume. Custom indicators such as the pivots, the colored 50 exponential moving average are going to be listed under custom indicators. There's the pivot. So that's going to be made available. And once you install the indicators, which you can always find tutorials online on how to do that if you don't know, you can go to templates and load template and pick the template that you downloaded. And you'll get this all popping up. Now, you don't necessarily need the custom indicators as long as your pivots are correct. And this is simply a 50 exponential moving average. So in your properties, when you add it, you'd be picking 50 and exponential. Also applied to the close. So those would be your options if you wanted to add it just manually, non-colored change. Now the pivots are particular to this daily cycle. Now again, I use IBFX, interbank effects, and a demo for my charting. I do prefer their volume feed. And if we look at the time of day, it's 0 GMT is the start of a new day. So this pivot indicator, in combination with that start time, we get the proper levels. So again, using a different broker, you may get a different start time for every day. And the pivots are based on the previous day's levels, so that can throw off the levels. So you want to use this indicator with this broker, and you'll have no problem. And again, available on the website myfxsource.com. So we showed that. Okay. And just going through some things here in the menu, just make sure you're familiar with everything. I do have this crosshair. You can push that button and get your sort of lined up. That helps when you're looking at volume. I can push a middle button on my mouse and just get the crosshair to appear and disappear. That's going to be helpful. Drawing boxes over support resistance areas, so on, and we'll get into why and where we draw these boxes. You can also double click on the corners or the middle, right click and delete them simply. I feel like it's worth going through this because I see traders when I've done one-on-one tutoring and stuff that take a lot of extra time or not sure how to do these things. So I want to make sure you can do that in the fastest way possible. There are shortcuts as well. I don't really use that much. Here's your Fibonacci retracement. And you can decide what goes into these menus by right-clicking and then customize. I have a few extras here that I don't use, but of course I have my Fibonacci retracement, text if I want to write on the chart, rectangle, and I can choose in this list what I want to appear on that menu. So you may not have some of these things here, and you'll have to right-click and add them. Maybe the box or something is missing, Fibonacci. Seeing if there's anything else, that should get you going. That's all I plan to cover, and just making sure I'm not skipping anything here. That's it. Okay. So get yourself set up, get those indicators downloaded, load that template up, and we'll get on our way.